what a coincidence. I'm right next to the FBI building. Nah, that's up. I don't think there are a lot walking. I'd rather be right next to the Social Security building over here. Oh, look, another McDonald's. Yeah. Who would have thought Ronald McDonald was their best agent? They send the man Ronald McDonald into a special mission. Yeah, he's already done. It happened so fast. I thought, yeah, you had the McDonald building like every nation, and you're like, how did this happen over here? And then by the time you go inside Ronald McDonald's private life, you get to see that he had a fetish, or like slaughtering cows. Yeah, little cows are like all sorts of stuff like that. You're like, what the? It's like all bloody inside a mission system. That was his level of violence over there. Yeah, fidelity, integrity. Is that tyranny? Bravery into stupidity. Yeah, Mr. FBI over here, Mr. Psycho, Mrs. Special Agent over here. Yeah, taking all that drug money, especially, and then using the tools of human trafficking to go off and like somewhat systematically sort out to other federal agents, the militaries on, especially to go off and like somewhat making the cover. Yeah, no. So again, yeah, people, yeah. No, so again, a good example is that in Asia, I told you about the Oriental space that makes it back into Europe or so. Yeah, and then to the white people in Europe over here, they make it back inside the United States to the transnational system over here. So they come through with a network as they'll come to inside the United States, but they're going to be integrated part of the military system. That's not normal at all. So the way you find them is through the activities that's illegal, high sending itself, that's systematic, that the FBI and DOJ is going to sort out. You're going to read about it, and then by the time you're done with them, you're going to go on the Go sites. And you're going to see the raw version of them, of the Telegram channel and the system over them. And that's why you're going to see the horrors. All horrors into my all horrors. That's it to a horror itself. That's it to like people killing each other. It's how it was up close and personal cameras. And they I try to figure out why is it that I have a soldier with a camera that's way to our position that records it and then eventually upload it over the network of like a security system that goes off and dump the data over random channels where like it's not censored within a wall format where they pay you high level of money to carry that data that's highly illegal sometimes. You have to be to someone keep that information around the space. Why? So somewhere you get to figure out that data itself is meant to be a virus to be off and like infect computers around the space and be able to launch warfare from one network to the next, and someone sabotage their air defense network or some of the system on the space. Right. So I said, by the time you pay attention to that, well, I studied it up close and personal, and I studied off the space realm. And then by the time we're done over here, I was like, yeah, I already got my format over here to go off and build my own tech company, my system. And that's just that I have the men, the losers over here. Yeah, inside my shit over here where they're not supposed to be at. So by the time I go off and use my own methodology and system to create a unique catalyst and transducer that's going to be as long as this. Yeah, when I design it into like my virtual field here, my calculation, my mathematical model for a tiny system that's as big as this, I have to go off and create the entire wall right here just to be able to create a robotic system that has a unique function that I get to assemble the system over here. Yeah, and then go off and sell it as a niche. Like the circuit or the component inside this medium voltage system over here. Right. So by the time I'm done with it, selling that for like 10 cents or so. Yeah, and then eventually someone collecting my collection over here, more like billions of like 10 cents. So someone I collect, I don't know, 10% of a billion. And that's about what, 10% of a billion. I don't know. That's about what, 100 million. So by the time I collect 100 million on the space side, yeah. So by the time I collect 10 million for like my 1% of a billion and stuff like. Yeah, I have cash on hand that I go off and fill up this car over there. Yeah, and eventually that. I don't know, man. In case you didn't know, you have $1 million in your car over there. You have money that you can liquidate. So by the time I don't know, you have somebody that require labor. Yeah, in case you didn't know the value of dollars or something. just imagine you have $1 million in that car there, and then you have a male prostitute that tell you he's gonna suck your dick for like $5 an hour. So he's literally telling you that, you know, if you can throw, I don't know if you can throw like maybe like $400 at him or something for the entire day. He's gonna suck your dick and become your maid for him. So you literally have a worker over here for like $200 a day that you can go off and move, or go off and create a new work for you. Maybe plant trees on the special side, and then you still have money on hands. So by the time you're done over here, you can hire like 20 of them for the day, and then you plant like 20 trees for you. Each of the 20 trees over here will go off and grow like maybe 1,000 apples for you over here for free out of nowhere. And then eventually you can use another 10 employees over here for like $200 to then go off and move the apple for you inside of a juice box over here that you sell around a space here. That's not meaning a local that's not meaning logistics. And you get to sell that juice for like 50 cents. And then also you recoup your money very easily around the space while you're sustaining that group around the space. And now you get another car full of millions of dollars around the space. And now you get 2 cars with $2 million. And then eventually by the time you're done over here, this guy over there is telling you that he's willing to suck your dick for like $25 an hour. And you're like, wow, you're gonna suck my dick for like $25 an hour? And then you get like 20 of them, and then eventually somewhere they own like 10 of these dudes that are sucking their dick for like $5 an hour. And then somewhere in there you have like a tree somewhere that interconnects somehow, like a dick sucking abomination of all horrors, where you see semen just like somewhat pass through a throat, and somewhere and then I don't know, you have like a circuit or like semen or like cock sucking, and especially like one cock sucking chain to the next, where you get to learn that's how the male became gay. Until more often he had to learn to suck dick on his boss, and especially just to eat his protein and go off and lift up weight and move around the special shop. That's life, man. I said again, I didn't ask for other males from another species over here, like those damn trees over here, to defile my male kingdom by someone spraying pollen into the air and bukkake in the entire. Yeah, the trees get to go off and have sex with everybody by spraying pollen and bukkake in my face over here. Especially in New York City, you're gonna see all that tree G's inside like your car over there that you have to go off and remove off the filter. All that sperm from that tree over there. Yeah, go off and be all over the place, and the tree get to like bukkake everything on the special side, just to go off and like somewhat assimilate with like the female tree over there. That's like one of the big sluts that just leave. I don't know, someone should just leave her stuff open, and then she takes random semen from like random ass trees from like 100 miles away to then go off and create little baby trees on the space. Yeah, of like the seed that she. I don't know. I don't even know if like trees are asexual or something like that. I try to figure out, but yeah, somewhere trees are like sluts too, because you know that sunlight over there feels good on everything. So just like, well, I don't care. I live there longer than you, human. What can you tell me about survival? Yeah, they have their weird crazy sex on the special side. So I said this is why I recorded on the special side. Yeah, don't mind the presence of law enforcement.